and really and truly, like for the first time, get introduced to a Queen Ifrika in a real life and what Queen Ifrika do in a real life. Seeing, I'm so humbled, overwhelmed with humbleness, and really do give thanks because it wasn't the easiest thing for me to do ever. Probably the hardest thing me ever do in my life is that video that when me release. Seeing? Anyway, this morning is not about nothing to do with that though. This morning is about the where we are and what I want them to know a little bit more about me. So, I don't give thanks already for everyone who see where me I come from and say I'm not joke. It's not a joke to me. Has never been. None of what I've ever done has ever been a joke to me. Something when me take deeply serious. And take even more serious now. Seeing? So again, I just want to say to everyone, you know what I mean? Give thanks for the similarities of how we exist as human beings. We share a lot. Some we talk and some we don't, but we share a lot as people in terms of life experiences. We did always know that, and that is why we have always kept it in the real, to say the least. So, this morning, really and truly, Foota hype, I just want to say to you, my brethren, give thanks for the reasoning that the eye is putting out there to say, you know, Queen Ifrika have been around forever doing this. And is even going to be around even a little bit more now. That my energy is kind of like balanced, my energy kind of balance out, you know. So, I go even be that person even more now. So I just want to say to Foota hype, say, give thanks for your strength, my brethren. But that is not necessarily the kind of strength I'm needing from the eye. Because mental issues is simply that. The mental issue that I am having is that I am living in a country where my government signed a contract, one set of people, and leave another set. Okay. And I'm now declaring that that set of people is mostly found in our inner city communities here in Jamaica. Our government that is in power now have set up a Illuminati system of governance on the people of the inner city, where it's almost as if there is a prison system set up in the inner cities now. So when you guys out there in the world are asking for Jamaican people, they are deliberately being killed behind the scene by our authorities. That's why you can't see them, that's why you can't hear them, and that is why our voices are now going to be even louder for those people here in Jamaica that you guys are wondering where they are. They are here, but they are being scattered up. So what we're asking, the support I want from you, Foota hype, is not a Queen Ifrika Day. I want a Let's Go for Jamaica Day. Let's stand up fully for Jamaica Day. So I want you, Foota hype, to investigate the paramount chief, Richard Curry, and investigate all those organizations that you're batting for and giving voice for. Investigate the PNP government coming in that the country is about to give the reins of the island to. Investigate more than talking about what Andrew them doing. Fly come to Jamaica and come see what happened on the rock, youth. You cannot stay on your phone in Florida and analyze everything that's happening down here. You have to be on the rock to oversee it. So yes, my brethren, I do give thanks for your support, and And I give thanks for where you're talking at. And I hear you calling out the other female artists. And I'm joining you to say to Lady Saw, to say to Spice, to say to Cecile, to say to Tanya Stevens, Marcia Griffiths, Judy Mowat, Carleen Davis, Nadine Sutherland, Jada Kingdom Shensia, Chanel Muir, Vanessa Bling. Yeah, them can put the rest of names of females who are big and prominent in the country. Our women and children in the inner cities need our voices. And it is not a joke anymore. I went to Pampute's treat. I was invited to the treat before all of this that's happening on the internet with my name now. And so I decided that I would still go. And so I went yesterday. And the inner city is dying, people. I'm talking to the diaspora, those who are in the diaspora. I really don't have any help in terms of the point that I'm trying to push to say that we need an organization that their main focus is going to be on the shining light on the injustices that is taking place in the parts of Jamaica that is being hidden from you, the parts of Jamaica that you're looking for, the parts of Jamaica that they are now feeding on TikTok and apps like those. It's a everything that's happening, it's a deliberate rollout against the people of Jamaica, because they know. The policeman, when I spoke to him last night, he told me that I wanted to start an insurrection in Jamaica and I want to overthrow the government. And it looked like it's the government I want, because I went to speak to him to ask him, why are they doing this to the inner city? The youths in the inner city are so angry, they're so mad. And then in the background, they have Valiant song, "A Mad Me, a Mad Out," a play in the background. So I want to say this morning to Babsy Grange. Babsy Grange, you're deliberately doing what you're doing to the women and children of Jamaica. You are deliberately doing what you're doing to the children of Jamaica, and I'm calling on you in the name of the Almighty God to stop. Miss Babsy Grange, take a look at what you are doing in the inner city to the garrison communities. You all have set up a distraction for the Jamaican people so that everyone who is on the phone and that is in the diaspora, they are not seeing exactly what's happening on the ground here. So I am asking those in the diaspora that really truly love Jamaica and can fly to come to Jamaica. I would invite you to please, if you can come by yourself or come in our group, come down here and find us and let us take you and show you what is happening down here, and so that we can come together and form the necessary type of advocacy groups that it is going to take to intercept what the opposition and the government is now joined together and doing to Jamaican people in order to create the new Jamaica that they're creating. So, as much as you had authentic people that went to the National Stadium to see Chris Brown the other night, it was a cult event set up to unleash the rest of demons on Jamaica to launch the New World Order officially. I'm begging from where I'm sitting. I'm at my 5, for those who have sense and can follow, I'm in 5D dimension. I am totally clear. All the things that have happened to me in my life have now become a memory to me. The one that I shared with you all the other day was a sad memory to me. It is now a sad memory to me. So I can share it without any repercussions. When I turned my phone off the other day and told you guys that I was going to finish my album, that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, I told you that it was hard to not look at what I am seeing and what the Almighty Creator is showing me. and I am not going to deny it to suit any situation or any outcome that anyone want for Queen Ifrika. I am in it for the long haul. I am in it for the greater outcome, and all I am asking for now is a solid stand of us the people together, standing up in unity and love to save the Jamaicans that will be left behind and turned into slaves when they shall tell you officially what they are doing. They know that this island is an island of revolt. They know that this island has the ability to stand up and let governments everywhere in the world tremble, and they are using all of their powers to suppress the courage of the Jamaican people to fight for themselves and to stand for themselves. This morning, I am sitting here on this live to say and to beg and to beseech of my fellow artists, my fellow bloggers, my fellow police officers, my fellow teachers, my fellow churches, my fellow Rastafarian community, to come in a one solid, loud voice on behalf of the people of Jamaica who are dying and who are sacrifices for the new Jamaica that they are building now. And if we do not do this before January morning, it is going to be deluge for Jamaican people, and those of us who will be able to fly out and will be able to move to the mountains and will be able to have our comforts even while the chaos will take place. My heart will break forever if I sit and allow them to do this to Jamaica people. The Maroons are a part of it, and I'm talking about people like the Akompong Maroons. The Maroons who are a part of the British slave trade is a part of what is happening to Jamaica. There are artists in the industry who are a part of the Maroon community, and they are using their voices directly to support the system against the people of Jamaica, because they have always been hateful and jealous of the people of this country for their strength, their resilience. No matter where you do, Jamaican people, they always stand up and they always fight back with the power of the God that they serve in them. I am begging again, I am beseeching, I am begging you, Spice, in order to save your life, sweetheart, you have to come back to the original baby girl that started out in music. Lady Sir, in order to save your soul, you have to fight for Jamaican people to save your soul. Buju Banton, to save your soul, you have to fight for Jamaica. Stop cussing them and saying that they don't want to hear you. It's not the people that don't want to hear you. It is the system that is standing in the way of us communicating directly with the people of this country to show them who they are. All that I am asking for the Maroon communities to do is to unite and to show the world that Jamaica has always been one sovereign country before God. One sovereign country before God. The divisions that are set up in this country was set up by the powers that be. Now, all police, all soldiers are recruited out of the Maroon community. You do the maths and you make the separation and see the police that brutalize you and the police that show you kindness. The police that show you kindness is the police that comes from the Jamaican population. The police that is now running the ground with the brute force of hell are the creme de la creme of the Maroon community, and also imported police force. What I saw in Fletcher's Land last night was a prison system that is set up in the inner city. That is why we now hear no cry out of the inner city, because they are being silenced while we dance around and laugh around on social media. and they're using TikTok. I am still calling on Kabu Mahat Keru. If you truly love Jamaican people, Kabu, bring Running African into the inner city communities and do Running African for the rest of the year from different communities, and have them come to your program and speak to Kabu Mahat Keru Running African program and tell the world what they are experiencing in the inner city and what they would like to see change. Until I see you do that, Kabu Mahat Keru, you're only gathering up the Running Africans here on the island who you guys are responsible for, and all of you are planning to use Jamaican people as the